All right. Hello, fiends. How are you guys doing? So, today's Tuesday. You know what that means? Normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try to go to taekwando, and I learned something. So, I'm going to teach y'all a few of the things that I do know with these rambunctious legs, bro. These quickle clackers. All right, first off, I'm going to teach y'all how to basically do I think it's like a gathering kick. The best way that I can try to explain it is pay attention mainly to my feet. Basically, you're going to gather up your foot like this, right? You're going to gather it up. Think of like a bow and arrow where you just sit here and you just go. Well, I'm right handed, so think of like a bow and arrow. Now we're going to try to do it from the side where it's just like you load that arrow up and then you let go. Try doing that exactly with your feet. So think of your foot as like a bow and arrow, right? Now then, get into your position. Now, this foot, the foot that you're gathering it from, now, like I said, I mainly do my stuff on the right side, but you gather it up like this, right? Like a bow and arrow, and then bam, like that. Basically, you're gathering up your body weight and you're just shooting it like that. And you're going to try to hit them with the heel. You're going to try to hit them with the heel of your foot, right? See? Now, I know you guys are probably going to have balancing issues, so for you not to fall flat on your butt, keep your hands as close as you can to your body, but still try to position it in a way to where you can still protect yourself, right? So gather it like this. Don't lift it up. Don't do none of that. Just think of it in like a circular motion, right? Where this foot's coming in like this. Bam. Like that. And you're basically going to just shoot that off, right? Don't like, you can throw your entire body into it, but just starting out, just like try to make it straight. Just like straight up shoot it. Like put 75% or 70% of that weight into that foot. Boom. Boom. Now we're going to try to do it from here, right? From the other side. Ta-da. Congratulations, that's the first one. Now we're going to try to put a knife hand into the mix after you deliver that kick, right? Now, don't forget to chamber. If you can also look at the other videos, right? Now the chamber, basically do your hands like this. Please do not think of Wukong and stuff. Do not. Chamber like this. And now we're gonna shoot off to the left, right? You're going to position your left arm like this, right? I mean, this is my left. It looks right to you. And then you're basically going to chamber like this, get into your stance, and then just go. Now we're going to do that one more time. If you want to, you can also kind of preposition yourself into getting into like a low block like this. Protect your shin, basically. And then just, as you come up, you just chamber it like that. Now then, we're going to try to incorporate it by doing exactly the gathering kick, like this. And then you shoot that knife hand. Now you want to shoot that knife hand from right here from your neck directly forward. Ready? Set, go. Ta-da. We're going to try that one more time, but from this angle, from the left side. Ready? Alright, I think that one was a little bit sloppy, but let's try it again. Now, I'm trying not to go all out because if I do, I'm going to hit that wall, and that's going to be a world of pain. But like I said, you want to try to hit them with the heel, right? Make sure that that foot goes sideways. Sideways like this. If you can't really get into it like that, just keep raising it from the side like this, like a sumo wrestler. Just go boom, boom, Boom. Boom. Do, 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 do. Whatcha. Whatcha. Or you can even practice by just like, you kind of want to get ready to chamber it at the same time. I forgot to tell you this. This is the most important part, right? To really put all of that into it, what you want to do is you want to practice. This can be for like standard kicks, right? Now, we're going to try that one more time before we go back into standard kicks and then hook and then flinging it back. Ready? So, gathering kick, right? You don't have to do it fast. Just make sure you do it until you get it, right? Left side. Now, if you do want to go fast with it, it's going to look something like this. You really want to like cock that arm back into it. Ta-da. All right then. You're feeling all motivated, all groovy and stuff? Now then, we're going to practice chambering with our kicks, right? This is something that I've learned. Now, as you pick that foot up, right, you kind of want to get ready and chamber yourself. Pick that foot up like this, chamber, pick the foot up, and then you chamber. And then you kick. It's going to look something like this. Alright, now, the weird thing is my brain is kind of a little bit weird, so I'm going to be struggling with y'all. Let me take this off, because I just realized I'm just burning up. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do it slow at first, right? Okay, maybe that was a little bit too fast. God damn it. Lift. Lift. Now if you need to, just like kind of hold it back like this. Like kind of kick how you normally do. I mean, I could do an axe kick. You know what? Let me teach you how to do an axe kick, right? It's going to look fast, something like this. Ready? One more time. From the sides. Now, how to do an axe kick is you're basically going to raise it as high as you can. But see, here's the thing, right? Pay attention to my foot. I'm going to try to do it as slow as I can, then I'm going to tell you. You're going to raise this foot up like this, pretty high. Lift it up as from the, you're going to lift this foot up. You're going to lift your foot up from the side. Lift it from the side to go upwards, and then you want to slam it down. Now, from the side, it's going to look like this. Ready? All right then, from this angle. I almost did a question mark kick. So your axe kick is going to look something like this. You're basically going to throw it from the side like this, and it's going to raise all the way up. Pay attention. Because that foot is going to come down. But anyway, back to the standard kick. Lift up slowly, chamber, and then fire. You're going to try to do all of that in conjunction, right? Now remember, first, lift, chamber, then kick. That's just a standard front kick, right? Boom, boom, boom. This is why it's so good to keep your hands too close to your body, because if you keep it away like this, and then you just do that, your balance is going to be off. Also, it still helps you with defense too. Alright then, let's get back into it, okay? Ready? Set. Go. Now you're not gonna really pick it up off the ground. You're just gonna shoot it straight, as straight as you can, right? Right? Because that's what I've been doing wrong. I've been throwing it from the ground instead of just going straight with it. 3, 2, 1. See? You can do it from the side, from your foot going from the side like this. Boom. Or you can do it from the front like this. Just straightforward going with it, right? Now then, on to the next part. We're going to do a hook kick and then return it. It's going to look something like this, right? Remember how I told you how to do like a gathering kick? And then you're just going to shoot it? Well, for that gathering kick, we're just going to call it like a bow and arrow. You want to turn yourself into a bow and arrow like this? Boom. Now it's going to be a little bit faster than that. Just try to keep up with your foot, you know? Because the last thing I want is y'all unbalancing yourself or hurting yourself. I'm still an amateur with this, but man, do I love this shit. Alright, hook kick. Basically, you're going to position that foot. Now, I'm mainly good with my right foot. With my left foot, I struggle a lot with. I just realized somebody can definitely use that against me. So anyway, that hook kick is going to look something like this. Basically, it's like using your hips and then positioning that other lower part right here to come up with everything. So it's going to kind of look like a roundhouse like this. Like that to a degree. Now we're going to hook it like this. Just kind of lift your leg up like a golf club. Just go whoop. Just practice with me. Whoop. 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 Now as you're lifting it up like this, you want to position your foot to basically go towards the side. You're going to position your foot exactly like this. You're going to then hook that kick like that, right? You're going to try to hook it around. Don't forget to pivot your feet. The foot that you're not kicking with, do not forget to pivot it. That's going to help you out tremendously. I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. But you're going to basically hook like that. Ready? Let's try doing it slowly. Ooh. Ooh. And if you can't do that, basically lift your foot up like this. How many of y'all play Tekken? How many of y'all are familiar with Harang? Basically, you're going to position yourself like this, right? Don't pay attention to my butt. But you're going to position yourself like this, brother. Yeah. Kind of like you're dancing a bit. And you're basically going to shift that foot to just go like this. Boom. Boom. Ready? Set. Go. Now that was a little bit too short, but it's going to look like this. Don't forget to chamber yourself, right? Keep your hands into yourself like this. Alright, now that you learn how to hook it like this, you know what you're going to do next? You're going to throw it back. Not this throw it back, this throw it back. The same way that you basically brought it going back, you're going to throw it forward. So let's just practice. Let's just practice on one foot. Basically doing this. Whoop. Woo. Kind of like dancing. I want to say it's like you're basically just looping it back and forth. Whoop. You can even put some funny dance moves into it. Just go whoa, 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 whoa. Hit them with a whoop. Whoop. You can even get fancy with it, just dance with it, do everything you want to. Whoop, whoop. But we're gonna hook it, see? Boom, boom. But it's gonna be faster than that. It's gonna look something like this. Think of like a boomerang. You basically want to boomerang that foot. Boom, 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 boom. 3, 2, 1, go. See? Hook first and then throw it back. Boom. Now, if you can't do that, I'm going to try to teach you how to roundhouse kick, right? So the basically roundhouse kick is going to look something like this. You're kind of going to like pivot on your feet. It's hard for me to explain it, but this is the best way that I can try to. You're basically going to pivot on your feet like this. This is what I mean whenever I say you have to chamber yourself. You have to do that because if you don't, look, I already have asthma, man. It's hard to breathe. That's why I'm out of breath. Do you have asthma? If you do, my condolences. But roundhousing like that. Try to keep these hands close. First, start off with a side kick. And you can do that multiple times, right? Ta-da, you learned a roundhouse kick. Basically, pivot on your feet like this. Pay attention to these things. It's like spinning, right? Except for if you can think of like, if you've been in ROTC, this might be a little bit better for you. You basically want to spin on like the ball of your foot too, like this. Just start spinning and incorporate that side kick into it. Spin. If you want to, you can practice spinning on one foot like this. And then once you manage to get that, while you're spinning, you want to lift it up. Who cares if you look dumb? While you're spinning, you want to lift it up and basically throw your hip. You want to throw your hip into it. It's going to look something like this. You got to throw your hip. You got to throw that side of your body and your body weight into it. It's going to look something like this. Okay, that's off. But it's going to look something like this. Wait, no, this is spinning. I'm not going to lie, I messed up my terminology. But this is the stuff I know. So, you really want to get into your ready stance like this. Whatever stance works out for you. I mainly try to block low like this. Because sometimes, like, let's just say if I were to kick you, right? You can still be able to just block that. Depending on what you're wearing or whatever the hell. But without thinking, I can kind of perform some of these moves, and you'll be able to too. So let's try a roundhouse one more time. Ta-da! Like, you're basically going to throw your body into it. I think what I did whenever I did this right here is like a spinning roundhouse. See? You're basically going to like shift your body like this once you get towards the side, because that momentum and everything will carry you. Watch. By the time you already come back full circle, that's whenever you throw your body into that kick. Your entire body is going to go into that kick like that. Into the. Now then, one more thing. We're going to basically try to do the gathering or the bow and arrow kick with the knife hand and then an elbow. Ready, set, go. It's going to look something like this. Now we're going to try to do it from the side. Now I'm going to try to do it from the front. Ready? Now, you're going to have to be a lot faster than that if you want to, but this is just starting out. It's going to look slow like this. Remember, hit them with the ball of your foot. I mean, with the heel. With the heel of your foot. You're going to chamber. Hit them from up here. Slide it across. And then you're basically just going to throw that elbow. Pretend like you're throwing a very powerful punch, but then just go slam that elbow into them. Ready? Set. Go. Now I need some water and I have to piss. But thank you for joining in, sucker. Or should I say fiend? Things are about to become extra cream. Have a wonderful day, fiends.